Hey everyone, um, Sid here, and in this live stream, we will talk about what it takes to be a programmer. So, just a window of 5 minutes, I'll wait around so that most of you who are around this time can join. So, just a mic check and camera check. Is everything fine? Please let me know in the chat. So, let me write down some notes in the meantime. Hey Flint, hey Uzumaki, and Flint, just a mic and camera check. Is everything fine? Please let me know. Your username is a little weird, India. So I'm just going to address you as India. Hey Nishant, good afternoon. How you doing? Bro, trying to learn web dev Node.js. Are you asking me that you are trying to learn web dev Node.js or yeah, sound and video? Okay, okay. Thank you, Andre. So, hey, Server Ghost. Happy to see you back again, and Flint. And yeah, thank you, Shubham. I actually changed my mic position to right here, so I can speak like directly right here. Yeah, Server, I'm doing good, man. How about you? How's everything on your side? I'm from Shiorapulli, Hooghly. Nice. I'm from Havda, West Bengal. I can't say how far you are from my place. I'm in first year, pretty relatable stream today, I guess. Yeah, it will be because I want to deep down on the non-generic stuff that YouTubers don't say of what it takes to be a programmer, how you can decide if programming is for you or not, or if you are facing problems understanding the problem statements and all. I just want to take some time out to talk about those things. So it helps you in your daily lives, right? So let me write some of the points here. Input and output variables, create an algorithm, understand the output needed. Now, computers don't inherently know how to do anything. It's a new one. We can do it. Yeah, I think so. I think we are good to go. So 5 minutes passed by. Okay, so let me just quickly answer the questions here. I'm trying to learn. Yeah, good for you, Luffy. Bro, I thought of trying Unity, but सब demotivate कर देते हैं, pay low वगैरह वगैरह. Yeah, game industry, I would say it's a little more passion driven, less money driven. But if you are passionate about it, I would say go for it. Learn Unity. You can build Android apps because Android apps games also use Unity. So you can maybe find an outlet for using Unity. You can learn Unity, then move to Android, and then connect the Android app's physics engine to Unity, create a game out of it, and yeah, it would get you money. People are always looking for animations in Android apps, so maybe you can harness that. Where are you exactly? That I can't say, Shubham. It's called doxing. I'm a BCA second year student. Okay, cool. India, good to know. Server says, I made some progress on that C project, starting on my own to follow along videos, just talks and bit of GPT to understand. Yeah, just keep it a bit of GPT. Don't, yeah, anyway. Today's stream looks promising, not gonna lie. Yeah, it will be. Congrats, server goes. Oh, okay, hello, sir. Oh, hey, Hardik. How you doing, man? Good afternoon. Enigma says, hi, bro. क्या अभी market down है? कोई भी company सिर्फ 40% ज़्यादा नहीं दे रही. See, they always say this. They always say that the market is down. They always say that the economy is bad. 2017, when I was trying to get my job, I was hearing this opinion left and right that, oh, the economy is bad, people are not getting placed, blah, blah, blah. So it's always the thing that you will hear. There is no such thing called a good time for the market. It's only a good time for the rich people who are in the stock market, so they make a lot of money out of it. But when the stock market goes crashing, that's when we as people have to bear that. But people always say this, that the industry is down, market is down, blah blah blah. Don't fall for that. Ankit Jha says, how to choose any language based on syntax, based on community support, based on the tech industry behind it. These three things, and I think I said syntax already. So based on these three things, the syntax, the community support, and the tech industry behind that language, you can make your pick. Mr. Kriko says, big thanks to you, big bro, because don't get trapped in web dev market. Thank you for mind opening. Oh, always happy to help, Mr. Kriko. Let me know if you face any type of specific issue. My Discord is always open. You can drop in a DM anytime you want. Is web development saturated? Please tell something on that. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Hakuna Matata. Not sure what that means. Game dev for me is like side hobby passion only. Yeah, then great, man. Server. Yeah, great. That's awesome. I hope you complete that soon. I'm going to go. So India dev. Backend looks interesting too. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Go for backend if you have to. Sadiq says, how do I study math for engineering? I'm really bad at math. So am I, bro. So am I. Really bad at math myself. Oh, hey, Ismail. How you doing? Just a bit. Always prompt GPT to give me hints, guys. Only no direct answer to encourage growth. Yeah, exactly. That's a healthy attitude to go. Oh, server, you're also bad at math. My real name is Dipanshi Yadav. I'm from Delhi. Sorry for weird username. It's a long story. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I said, how do you do? I'm good, Dharna. Thanks for asking. And happy to have you back, Dharna. I think Dharna is your name. I hope I'm saying it correctly. And take it easy. Okay. Isn't that a Disney quote, Hakuna Matata, from the Lion King? I guess, yeah. So, okay, so let's start the stream where we'll talk about what it takes to be a programmer. Now, look, I'll throw in some bonus points ahead of time so you guys can understand after I discuss these points. See, you have to have an algorithmic mind. You have to understand that that computers don't know how to do anything that humans are looking for. There is a set of specific instruction set that it is given, and you have to manipulate it to try to get the thing that you are looking for. For example, take this laptop. This laptop does not know what Discord is. It does not know what YouTube is. It does not know what internet is. All it is a set of instruction sets and some hardware that is interconnected with it. So we can create the software to get out of it what we want. So let's say that you took a problem statement like, one second, for I equal to 5, print this pattern. Yeah. Once in the chat, if you can solve this problem. And I really do not want this kind of solution where you will just do print and you will print this pattern. I don't want it like that. Like if I say I equals 10, then you should be printing like 10 stars right here, like this, and it will keep growing that way. How many of you can do this? Just changing the I value, you can print this type of pattern. Now see, I'll talk about, let me talk about, go deep into this problem. We are looking for I equal to 10 and print this pattern. The computer does not know what the value of I is or what the pattern that the output is looking for. What we have to use is a real world scenario of knowing that the printing happens from left to right. Any type of typing that we do or any type of printing that we do on the screen, it happens from top left and it goes towards the right, right? So if we know this, then we can come up with an algorithm for it. So let me create a table for here that will say value of I, sorry, then line number, and then we will say number of stars. Now this is for people who can't solve this. Okay, so value of I, let's say, is 1, because everything starts from 1. Okay, first of all, we will delete this. Yeah. So observing this pattern, we can see that first line has 1 star, second line has 2 stars, third line has 3 stars, and it goes on. So we can actually deduce the output of this pattern by saying that line number 1 has 1 star, line number 2 has 2 star, line number 3 is 3 stars. So, and so on, it will keep going. So now we know that if we have a variable I and it has 1, then until it reaches, sorry, it starts from 1, and until it reaches the value that is assigned to it, we can have a direct correlation between the line number and the number of stars that we need to print, right? So that is the algorithm we come up with. So we will say where number lines equals 10. So this is what happens for I equals 0, sorry, 1, I less than 10, and I plus plus. So because we said that we want something to start from the first line and we want it to go until the value is less than lines, and we need to increment the line counter each time, then it will approach this table and it will say that, okay, line number 1 is how many stars we need in line number 1. So it will say for j equal to I, no, number of stars can be for j equal to 1, j less than, why is it giving me 2 times? I, j plus plus, print star, and then print new line. So this is the output that, sorry, this would be number of stars. Or less than equal to, should be. Yeah. So this is the algorithm that we came up with, where the line counter and the number of stars, it keeps incrementing every time. So that is the outer loop. And the inner loop decides how many stars we need to print for that line. And which is why I take the value of 1, and I shouldn't really need the number of stars here. So I could just say I, right? Yeah, outside the loop, print my /n, which is the new line character, right? So yeah, it kind of looks like Python, isn't it? But anyway, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. And yeah, this is what you do. So from the 4, and therefore the number of stars is 4. So this is why we do it. First loop to print line, second line. Yeah, exactly. The first loop is for the line counter, and the second loop is for the number of stars. Now, let's move into another question. So for now, we will solve for I equal to 5, print this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. How many of you can solve this one? Once in the chat, if you can solve this problem, like how I solved the above one. Think about it. I want to see. And you can type 0 if you can't solve it. It's fine. I'm going to tell you the solution anyway. Don't you get confused when you learn 2, 3 languages for coding? Yeah, obviously you will. Only keep your focus on one. A startup offered me a 20K stipend for an 8-hour per day game programming role, but I want 25K. Should I negotiate? Yes, you should. Flint, you got caught. So see how we will solve this problem. So n minus I minus 1. So actually, yes, spaces. Now you got it, Hardik. So this is what the table would look like. So first would be the line counter. Second would be the number of stars. Third would be number of spaces. So we are using the property of the screen, where if you print a space, then it looks like blank, right? So this is what's happening in this pattern. When you look at this pattern, you think of these spaces as nothing being there. But actually what this is we are printing spaces into it. So if we calculate how we can manipulate the number of spaces, and then we calculate the number of stars, then we can figure out how we can print this pattern. Exactly, Luffy. We will need to create blank spaces as variable. Blank spaces will play a part in this. So see what's happening here. Lines equal 10, right? So line counter is 1, number of stars is 1, but number of spaces is 10 minus 1, 9. So this is what we use. Line number 2 is number of stars we need 2, but the number of spaces we need 10 minus 2. So whatever the value of j is, the number of stars loop, the number of spaces is the lines minus j. So taking from the above example, if we do this, then obviously we need a line counter that for where I equals 0, 1, I less than equal lines, I plus plus. Then inside that we will have our second loop where j equals j equals 1, j less than equal to I, j plus plus. Now we will do spaces in the jth so we will have the spaces loop in it where spaces equal 0, spaces less than equal to lines minus j, spaces plus plus, spaces plus plus. Then we will do print space, and then for print star, then outside print new line. So this is what this is. We used the print on the right side of the screen. That's an assignment for you, Luffy. In that case, you have to calculate the number of pixels that your screen has. That's an extremely it's kind of out there. I believe that first for loops has two for loops separately in it. Two for loops separately in it. Yeah, that's what the idea is. Oh, its line should be. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, you're correct. So we have printed our, yeah, exactly. Sorry. And I think this would be up top. Yeah. And it should be line minus I. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Flip your display. Or are you correct? Huh. I need to probably run this. Is this JavaScript code? Yeah, I think it's JavaScript code. Let me open up a new tab. Oh, it should be console log, is it? How do I print something? What am I Googling now? How to display. Is it console dot write line on console.js? No, but console.logs takes before console.p. Should be. No, I know it's console.log, but I think I have to where current line. I have to do this. Null. Sorry. Current line equals current line plus this, and then I have to do current line equals current line plus star, and then console log current line, because once I do console log, then it automatic then it automatically takes the new line, right? Yeah. Oh, it shows null. I should not say null. Why am I trying to save? This is like peak developer muscle memory. Every time I type something, yeah, see the the pattern got printed right here. So that's what this is. Thanks for that, Hardik. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, thanks, Server Flint, Bhavesh, Hardik, and Mr. Kriko and Luffy, and in India, as if I didn't know that it is console.log. See, the whole reason don't need console.log up top right here is because if I do console.log, it will take a new line by itself. But I don't need a new line at that point. Now, once in the chat, if you once in the chat, if you understood what I mean by this, that when we fix problems, when we solve problems in the real world, we have to understand that computers don't know what anything is. They have provided us the constructs of for loops, variable assignment, variable increment, decrement, printing something. Code cracker is on another universe here. What? Yeah, thanks, Hardik. So this is what it is. The computer does not know that I am looking for this pattern, right? I have to provide it the algorithm, I have to provide it the constructs that it needs to use and tie them up in a way that it produces the output that we are looking for right here. That's what programming is. So this is what the first point is. You have to study the constructs that the programming language has to offer, which is why the first point that I mentioned was studying. The more you study, the more it is better for you, because you will learn about operators, you will learn about data structures, you will learn about things. Oh, no problem, code cracker. Don't call me sir, bro. Anyway, so we are talking about the basics of programming, code cracker. So that's what's happening today. So this is why I said that you have to study as much as you can. The more you study, the better for you. Because the more you study, the more you will realize the constructs and the data structures and operators and everything that the programming language has to offer to you. It's only better for you if you do that. So the basic building blocks, you would not be able to solve the problem if you did not know that there is such a thing called variable initialization, what your for loop is, what your print statement is. If you did not know these things, if you had not studied, then you wouldn't be able to solve this problem. Now you can use Python, you can use Java, anything you can use to solve this. But the basic building blocks is something that you have to learn for the programming languages. Is it Premiere? What? Anyway, understand the data structures that it has to offer and how you can morph it into getting what you want from it. So this is what my second point is. The data structures that the programming language has to offer to you, you have to take it and twist it in a way that it gives you what you want. As I said, we do not know, the computer does not know what the pattern we are looking for is. It's us who have to take the constructs that the programming language has to offer and morph it in a way that when passed an input gives us what we are looking for. That's what all of it is. That's what computer science is. The basic constructs are already there. The functions that we need are already there. All we need to do is study it, and we need to use it in a way and basically create an algorithm out of it that it gives us what we are looking for without any bugs and glitches and problems. That's what it is. Next, understand when and when not to use certain things. Now see, You are studying a lot of things. Never mind, I thought it wasn't a live stream. See, whenever I do a live stream, that live chat is always here on the left side. Learning foundations of languages is important to understand what tools you have to play with and solve problems. Exactly, Hardik. You get it. So he thought you were premiering pre-recorded video. Sumit, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the support. Yeah, anyway, kind of got emotional over that. Yeah, so understand when and when not to use certain things. So this is what the next part of studying is. In these problems that I gave you, did I use any object-oriented programming? Did I use any sort of linked list? Did I use anything sort of that? I didn't. Because I knew that I can take the for loops and I can take the variable assignment and I can take the print function right here. And these three are the only things I need to make this happen. Now, could I use object-oriented programming? Sure, I could have. I could have initialized a class. I could have given it a private function of a constructor basically that takes the input variable. And in a public function, I could have done this same logic. But I didn't do it. I didn't take it. That's what the next part of programming is. You are given a bunch of tools to play with, but you have to know, and understand when to use some things and when not to use some things, because that's also displays your smartness. The thing with the bloated software these days is the problem with the timelines, the deadlines that developers are given, and them not being able to cope with it. But actual smartness of a developer is they take a problem and they use the minimum number of resources they need to achieve the output that they are looking for. This is where the time complexity, the space complexity, the efficiency of the algorithm, that everything of sort that those sorts come into play. How fast you can run your code, how much CPU does your code need, how much space does your code need. These are all factors that makes you a better programmer. The less resources, the less API calls, if it's applicable, the less anything that you use to achieve the output that we are looking for in a fast manner makes you a better programmer. So that's the studying bit. You have to study, like go crazy over it. If you're in college, if you are in who said that it's a relatable stream? Let me go up. Yeah, server. Relatable stream. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, hey, Farooq bhai, good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay. Anyway, um, but yeah, that's the thing, basically. What was I saying? I just forgot. Yeah. Next thing is understanding the problem statement, understanding the input and output variables, create an algorithm, and understand the output needed. Now, see, in the college level, yeah, studying, I was saying studying. Exactly. So, if you're in college, if you're in school, study as much as you can. Because by the point that you will reach the point of actually solving problems for companies, these study sessions that you do in your college time will help you with that. So, make sure that you do your due diligence and you put in the hard work that is needed. Next, let's take a problem. Write a program that tells whether a provided number is an Armstrong number. So the problem statement that I have now, why is it groovy? Should it not be plain text? Yeah. So now the next problem that I have, shouldn't people use C or CPP in the initial stage so they can understand some core concepts such as pointers and memory allocation? Yes, Bhavesh, they should. And if you notice, I think this is C code, right? Close to it. This is close. Print, I don't think print, I think it's print F, right? Printf and scanf. Yeah, those were the two functions for taking inputs and printing anything. But this is close to C. Yeah, that's what it is. But anyway, C and C++ are very basic languages that, yeah, almost JS takes a lot of inspiration from C. Yeah, exactly. It was created in a week by its creator. I know a certain someone who will get very triggered if we bash on JavaScript. But anyway, now the next problem that we have, it says whether a provided number is an Armstrong number. Now, what is an Armstrong number? I'll tell you the definition. It's printf and CNC out in CPP. Yeah, correct. So 153 is an Armstrong number. Why is that? Because 1 to the power of 3, I mean 1 cube plus, yeah, don't have variance. I understand. So plus 5 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 3 added together is 153. This is the formula for Armstrong number. 1 to the power of, like, the individual digits of a number, if we cube it and add it together, and if it results in the same number that we started with, then that number is an Armstrong number. Now, let's put these four things at place here. So understand the problem statement. So now we understood what we are looking for. We will be given a number by the user, and we will have to say whether it's a Armstrong number or not. So what is the output here? The output is a yes, it's an Armstrong number, and no, it's not an Armstrong number. That is the output that we are looking for. So now we know that the input variable will be a provided number, because the problem statement already says whether a provided number is an Armstrong number. So the provided number is our input. The output tells whether that provided number is an Armstrong number, meaning yes or no. And the algorithm that we will be implementing is this algorithm right here. We would have to take the number, we would have to split it, and for the each individual digits, we have to multiply it by itself 3 times. So that's what it is. So if we write the problem for it, then the first line would be take input variables. This would be the first thing that we have to do, which is 153. Next, do some calculation and get the result in a variable. Compare that variable with initial variable. If same variable, then print yes, otherwise print no. So this is the basic this is the basic algorithm that we need to have to solve this problem. Now, what calculation we will do, we don't know that yet. But for the initial algorithm, we know that we have to take an input variable, we have to do some calculation and get the result in another variable. Then we have to compare those two variables, and based on that, we have to say yes or no. So now, the calculation bit is exactly how it will work. Is first of all, we will check that number. If it is less than 1, less than 0 basically. No, sorry, less than 1. A number less than 1, meaning that there is no point in checking for that number. But in your case, you may, yeah, you can multiply it by -1 and you can have it in the positive side. But anyway, we will say print number is not valid to check. So we will continue. Now, computers don't know how to split the number into getting the individual digits. So we have to do something here so that we get the number at the last for the number each time until it is greater than 0. So what we can do here, we can use division and remainder operator to get these things out. So this is what the algorithm will look like. While input is greater than 0, sorry, where remainder equals input mod 10. Now see, modulo operator gives you the remainder of the division operation that it is performed on the variable. So input mod 10, meaning that 153 mod 10, meaning that it will give you 3 from the last number of the, what is it? The number that you are starting with. So we know this because we studied for it, that we know there is a mod operator that gives us the remainder, right? Yeah, exactly. See, in India, I think you know how this problem is solved, and so do many people. But the statement here that I'm trying to make is that you have to morph these things, the constructs that the computer has to give to you, and how you can achieve it, how you can string it together to get the output that you are needing. So this is what this is. So we will do where uh, total total equals uh, remainder times remainder times remainder. Yeah. So here we have a total variable which will be used to compare with the input variable, and total is incremented by the power of 3 of the remainder that we just got. So now that we have 3 times 3 times 3 added to total, which is right now 0, but it will become 27 when it is, yeah. Yeah, he has a devious name, yeah. But now, what will happen to the input variable at this point? So input variable will be divided by 10. And if you know that 153 when divided by 10 gives us 15. The reason being that when you divide something in a programming language like C or whatever, it does not care about the float of the point, like the floating point output. It gives you the integer version of it. Or maybe if you are using a programming language that allows typecasting, then you can specify that I need the integer part of this operation. So int output of 10. So this is the calculation bit that we are done with. We will keep decrementing input by 10, dividing it by 10 each time, and we will take the remainder out of it, and we will increment the subtotal value for the 3 times. So that's what this would be. Now, if total equal to, let's say our var starting val equal to 153 equal to starting val, then we will say yes, it is an Armstrong number. Otherwise, print no. It is not an Armstrong number. And boom, here you have it. So, because I knew that the property of numbers in programming languages and in math generally is that we can divide the number by 10 and take the remainder each time to get the last digit, and powering it by 3 and adding it to another subtotal is basically how we do the calculation, is how I was able to solve this problem. And that's what it is. Yeah, unless you ask for floating point. Exactly. Yeah, it is easy, but Flint, you have to understand that most of the people that are getting into programming, it's not that easy for them. Yeah, I guess for this parse, for this int type, you can just do, I think it is math.floor, is it? Or maybe you can do parse int. Yeah, parse int just like this, and you're done. You will get the integer equivalent of this. Or if not, maybe you can do math.round or maybe math.floor. One of these two you can do. And desire to go to the moon, then it is Armstrong. Go to can nuke your program, bro. Where did I use go to? I didn't use go to. Anyway, I think you're talking about something else. Math.trunk works. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Floor rounds up, I guess, and rounds down. And rounds down. Okay. Yeah, I suppose these things work. Let me go up a little and yeah. I use Upwork and I get plenty of opportunity. Everybody complains about how hard it is, but that's what separates you from the rest. Yeah, I suppose so. Um, I tried my luck with Upwork. I did not find that much success. But anyway, it seems to me that it is hard. Hello, good to see you live. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. No, bro, we are the ones who's gonna cook. Some lying thing too. Computers are dumb machines but hell fast at calculation. Yeah, exactly. That's what computers are. They are calculators, basically, glorified calculators. So you have to trick them into giving you what you want. You have to morph the things that is given. Yeah. The main point is I want to have more logical mindset, like how to make your own coding logic, etc. like that. Yeah, exactly. See, this is where the studying bit comes in. You have to be in touch with people who are programmers who do approach problems in a certain way. Let's say that if you are in college, you have to stay in touch with your seniors basically. So I discussed yeah, these things, and now I should say stay in touch with your college seniors or senior devs so they can offer you perspective on things. Yeah. So this is another important bit that we have to discuss, is that if you are in college, make sure that you have good friends in your senior batches. I didn't. I only had one greatest senior ever, Mohit Bhaiya. But if I talk about my master's degree, nah, not so much. I didn't have that. But it is a good idea for you guys to stay in touch with your senior batches so they can give you perspective on things. If you are starting from zero and your seniors is already somewhere in their learning journey, they can probably help you fast forward it. Or if not, I'm here. You can always fall back on this YouTube channel. So yeah, kind of a small live stream. Yeah, go for it, Sir Edits. You can definitely ask me a question. Uh, Me scared of maths. Yeah, everybody is scared of maths, bro. This proves that being good at maths helps a lot in programming. Exactly, it does. It does. It does. The better you study math, the better you are able to conceptualize and you can write algorithms. Because ultimately, computer is a math machine, right? It doesn't understand what YouTube is or what VS Code is and blah blah blah. It only understands how to calculate something. And yeah, I want to become a professional Python programmer. How much time do you think it will take to be very good at it? That's a completely subjective question, Sir Edits. It depends on how good you are at algorithms and logical reasoning. It depends on how you are studying, how much time you are giving into your studying. It depends of what your educational background is. If you're already from a computer science background, then it's not gonna take that much time. But if you are dedicated towards it, if you're passionate towards it, then yeah, I am utter fail in maths. I only know basic calculus. Bro, you're flexing on us, Luffy, with basic calculus. Come on, bro. We don't even know basic calculus. Bro thought he's gonna drop the hardest math flex and we would not notice. Anyway, yeah, so understood. So assuming that everything is good with you, Sir Edits, like it's all the best scenarios possible, I would say a year. That's how long it takes. And assuming that you are consistent, assuming that you have what it takes already, then yeah, a year is what you will have to study and work for. I don't even know basic calculus. Yeah, same here, server ghost. Exactly, same here. Now, let's do a video reaction. What do you guys think of it? Once in the chat if you want me to do it. I'm doing the Odin project. Like everybody is doing the Odin project, man. I have to see what this is. The Odin project. Do a review of Corers. I can't do that actually, the Rosen. If I did that, then we don't take his name over here. But anyway, if I did a review of the course and I got caught doing that, then they can sue me and they can say that you are harming our business. So I don't think I can review a course. I currently learning 2 to 4 hours every day. Python is useful for backend development, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, then it's good, I guess. Mr. Gregor says, I pursued 12th maths today. I don't have anything. What does that mean? Yeah. Odin project is awesome, but very verbose. Yeah, I want to see how it works. This is the website we wish we had, and we're learning on our own. Everybody says that. We scour the internet looking for the best resources to supplement your learning and present them in logical order. Everybody says that. Learn everything you need to know. Intermediate HTML, CSS, advanced HTML, CSS. Ah, they are getting into intermediate and advanced courses. See? Boom. What I said in the video is now taking its effect. Databases, JavaScript, React, Node.js, Ruby on Rails, Ruby getting hired. Let's see database, what it has. And I want to check. Yeah, Node.js, why not? Databases. What is that? Check out this introduction of how SQL can be used to organize and manage an overwhelming amount of data. You do not need to go into any further page than the first page on introductions. Is it a video? Is it structured data? Bang, 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 bang. Create and view databases, create alter a table, add database insert, select queries, create multiple tables. Wow. It is open source and completely community driven. Review and explanation on Microsoft outage. Yeah, this is where Bhavesh, I would suggest you to watch the video of who is it? Uh, who did Prime invite? Prime time. CrowdStrike, right? Yeah, this is the guy that he talked to. John Hammond. Yeah, this is the guy.
This
CrowdStrike blew up the internet.
so around 10 p.m. Pacific time on July 18th, 2024, there was a post on the CrowdStrike subreddit. They say BSOD or blue screen of death error in the latest CrowdStrike update. They're asking, hey everyone, is anyone else hurt?
You say his name after 3 a.m., then it is dangerous, otherwise, okay. Who is that? I meant the Odin Project. Yeah, the Odin Project, it does seem. Now it goes into launchschool.com books SQL introduction. It says the odinproject.com here, but when I clicked into something, like let's say what is a primary key, it goes into youtube.com. What the hell? What is the relational database? Goes to Wikipedia. So is it a what is that? Compilation of resources? Like it's an index. The Odin project is like an index, and it sends you to multiple places to learn things. Is that what it is? I'm not butchering anything, server. Go to paths page in Odin project. This paths page. All paths. Foundations. Choose a learning path. Full stack Ruby on Rails, full stack JavaScript. Yeah, I know, right? See, intermediate HTML CSS. First link. Advanced CSS. Node.js. Open course. So introduction to backend. Let's say if I did introduction to backend, then it takes me to this page. Lesson overview. What is the difference between front-end and back-end development? Knowledge check, additional resources. Then I do next lesson. Takes me to Odin project. Fine. Lesson overview, knowledge check. Huh? If I do, oh, what is Node.js? Okay. What is Node? Event driven. Nice, nice. Word of advice for the course right away. There are many topics you must learn before you can combine these frameworks effectively. As you move forward through the Node course, you will learn more about how to integrate Node APIs with front-end frameworks. You should follow the course as it is written. Deviating from the directions can make it more difficult than it needs to be. Your time spent learning those frameworks will not be wasted. Don't worry. Yeah, it is a fair point. This is a habit that I find myself in, where I will start learning a language and instantly I would be like, now I want to like take it and pick it apart and do my own thing and try to learn by breaking and putting everything back together, sort of thing. This is why I could never learn Nest.js up until yet. The moment I start anything with Nest.js, I start to think that, oh, okay, maybe let me break it and I'll put it back together. And what happens is I will change one file, then I will change next file, I will change another file, and it will keep going on this way until I have no track of what I did, how many files I made changes to. So I can't even put it back together, and this is what like discouraged me. But yeah, they raise a fair point. If you follow as it is, how it is, how they have written, then the chances of you learning does go up. 1 second, I'll be back. Yeah, it's fine, server ghost. You say a bad thing about my senior, I will freak out. So Thanks, Sir Edits and Shivam. Means a lot. But anyway, this
Being
CrowdStrike thing.
affected by this whole blue screen of death outage. Presumably from the CrowdStrike agent. Hey, computers, workstations, and servers that were using CrowdStrike Falcon sensor, that EDR, XDR, endpoint detection and response agent, but that started to catch fire.
Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the video? Once in the chat if you can. What is this you are showing? I'm showing you the CrowdStrike video. Sid Inception, what's happening here? Are you seeing something else? Yeah, I do think my voice will echo is because my mic is right here. What can I do here? I have to figure this out because my no, it was before the OBS. Now good. Yeah, but yeah, because OBS needs to display like right here, desktop audio and audio input capture both are turned on. So if I turn off desktop audio, then OBS Studio is not recording the YouTube video's sound, and it is yeah not showing you like I'm able to hear it, but you won't.
Everyone's saying, hey, it's stuck in a Google. Won't be able to get past the blue screen of death, and that's taking down servers, workstations, organizations, enterprise, industry sectors. You can see folks saying, hey, uh-oh, this is affecting us on a Friday, and it's taken on an airport or a bank.
Yeah, exactly, Aman. The video sound will be low because in OBS Studio, if I turn on the audio, then the mic will start picking up the laptop speaker, and that will be a problem, right? Let me put on earphones. This is why prime time wears a headphone, isn't it?
Or whatever.
One second.
State, municipality.
Huh. My audio jack is not working suddenly. What the hell? I'll move it away then.
Government 911 things. I don't know. You really, I'd love to hear from you. Hey, are you affected from this? Let me know in the comments down below or whatever. And this is kind of crazy. It's wild to see maybe a good portion of the internet just sort of choke. And
Sorry. This the butterfly moment. Headphones better in my opinion. Yeah, I suppose so. But I guess I don't have the setup currently, so I would have to deal with this. Huh. The CrowdStrike thing. Anyway, the CrowdStrike thing was there was this channel file that some poor intern like pushed up in production that halted the services of all airports, um, hospitals, and some government offices, corporate offices, blah blah blah. Hey Srivastav, how you doing? So basically, I was talking about how to become a programmer, and I think we discussed about 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm answering your question, man. So, what it takes to be a programmer, I discussed this thing about 15 minutes ago. We ended this whole thing about solving problems and the mindset behind it. So, sorry if you missed out on it, but yeah, this is what we were doing. Yeah, credit card systems, supermarkets, every major thing basically, it paralyzed it. It paralyzed it. So CrowdStrike, I don't want to say anything related to that because I think it's still very early to say things. John Hammond, he does know his stuff. So I would suggest you to go to him. What is CrowdStrike? Yeah, Dipanshu, yeah, you are a Linux or Mac user, isn't it? Yeah, we have to understand that one third of the population doesn't even know what CrowdStrike is because they use Linux and Windows like proper people. It's only us plebs who use Windows. Um, what is light source extension, by the way, and how to find bugs on different websites? How to find bugs on different websites is basically you use it and you see what is breaking and what isn't. Do you know I can actually show you something? So let's say if I did this picture in picture right here. So now it is running in picture, right? And I'm playing this video.
Over, thanks to
And now I click on YouTube. Technically, see, I broke YouTube already. This picture in picture is already here. If I play it, if I click on play, it does not work. But it should have worked. Or the moment I clicked on premium, it should have closed itself. Because that window that was showing us the picture in picture is now changed. Or it should have minimized down below on the bottom right so that we could have gone back to the tab anytime we wanted. But in this case, it broke. Now, how many times I click on play? Nothing happens. The only option I have is click here and see it disappeared. I didn't even click the close button. Anyway, so this is how you find bugs in websites. You use them and you think that it's supposed to work a certain way. It obviously doesn't work that way. Oh, look at that. This video did 105,000 views. Nice. Yeah, the Odin project does look legit to me because they do provide you the means to, go to have the resources indexed together, and it can help you with that. Okay, I think I hope I answered your question, Shivastav Aviral. You need to select audio output source since you have mic as well. I forgot the extension name maybe, but yeah, okay. I'm in tier 3 college. Should I make LinkedIn profile? Doesn't matter which tier of college you're in, you should always create a LinkedIn profile. Why are you doing this YouTube channel? Any goals? Nothing. I do not have any goals with this YouTube channel. See, the moment I'll tell you how it happened for me, right? I have been posting videos on my channel, tutorial videos, for the last 2 years. I did my first video in 2022, July, right? So I kept doing it. I kept making videos about Laravel, Shopify, Node.js, things like that, right? But then I started getting clients from my YouTube channel and I started to work more and more as time went by. And then I started to use the YouTube picture in picture mode in the bottom right while I was writing code. And in one of those rabbit holes of YouTube that I fell into was the money loophole, where I was seeing this 50 LPA, 75 LPA, like $10,000 a month, blah, blah, sort of salary packages videos. And I started to feel anxious about that. So that's why I made a video about it. I called it out. I gained an audience because of it. And now I want to help you guys out genuinely. because the feedback that I received from that video and how I saw that so many people are misguided, they are running blind, they don't have anybody to mentor them, it gave me an opportunity to be absolutely real, no corporate shilling, no product shilling, and stuff like that, and just give you genuine advice and just try to help you out with your learning journey. That's all I'm hoping to achieve from this YouTube channel. I don't have any sort of monetary incentive. I am a freelance developer, and my majority, I wouldn't say majority, 99% of my income comes outside from this thing right here. I don't have to be on YouTube, but the position that I got given because of you guys, yeah, it gave me this platform of talking to an audience that most people don't even get the chance to in their lifetime. So I'm not gonna pass up on this opportunity. I want to connect with you guys, and yeah, I want to like help you out, even if it's including job opportunities. You know, the member Alpha in my Discord server, I work with him every now and then, and he has made some money out of working for me. I give him tasks. He is an amazing developer, and he completes the task in the timelines and mostly before the timelines. He's so good at programming, and then he made some money out of it. And the same thing happened with Riddler. Riddler is another member of my Discord server, and we created a whole ass Shopify project with that guy. He ended up making so much money out of working for me. So this is what my approach is. I don't care about money. I don't care about the monetary incentive and all that. When you have like genuine intentions, it just happens. I'm here because you guys gave me this position. So I'm gonna make some good use out of it. I don't want to like just do this for the sake of getting brand collaborations or product sponsorships and blah blah blah. I have you guys, and that's all I need. So that's all my goal is. It's no goals. I just do things, and let's see where it ends up, where I end up getting into. Turn off mic and YouTube. No, everything is perfect, but the video sound. I think you can increase volume up in OBS. You need to select audio output source since you have mic as well now. Now it is better. Sir, in data science, which has better future, data engineer or analytics? I would say analytics. And don't call me sir. Your name is a little bit weird, so I can't pronounce that. But yeah. Finance, Canada says, hey Sid, do you have any idea about automation and validation? How's the future in that? Automation testing has amazing future. It's Java framework based technologies anyway. Let me search automation testing frameworks. Data-driven testing framework, Selenium, Cypress, Linear, Appium, keyboard-driven, modular testing. It's all very relevant. So you can pick up any one of these, and yeah, you can learn it. What is going on here? Why are you asking the same question over and over, Aviral? I think I answered your question, man. Rishi Fishy says, that's a funny name. भैया मैं वेब डेव में HTML CSS से प्रोजेक्ट बना रहा हूँ और फिर मैंने गिट गिटहब सीखा. व्हाट शुड आई डू नेक्स्ट? वेब डेव में HTML CSS से प्रोजेक्ट बना रहा हूँ, फिर मैंने गिट गिटहब सीखा. What should I do next? So you have done HTML CSS JS and git GitHub. The natural progression is front-end framework or back-end framework. Depends on where you have interest. That's the natural progression, so go for it and start applying at the same time. भैया जैन में मैंने एक्सप्रेस और नोड पर भी काम करा था. Then I became inconsistent. I think you answered your own question. Stay consistent, bro. Nitish Rajput mentioned or seen Elmo. Where is it? Oh yeah, in yeah. I'm a huge fan of Nitish Rajput. I think his storytelling abilities are amazing. I watched his video of that India Gate video. I saw his 2611 video. I saw his Swiss bank related video. I saw his Atiq Ahmed video. All of those are amazing storytelling. बैठो ना, बस यहाँ मत आना. हाँ कहाँ? उसको भी ले जाओ, उसको क्यों अकेला छोड़ रहे हो?
वैसे क्या मैं अपनी मर्जी
क्यों यहाँ पे क्या
अपनी मर्जी से करता हूँ।
बोर हो गए यहाँ पे?
नहीं देखना
You guys are watching me live stream. This guy is literally right here watching me live, doing a live stream. Live streamception happening over here. Anyway, um, maybe some intern's fault. Yeah, it is an intern's fault. As far as I have known about this, I still don't know enough to create a dedicated video out of it. And that's what, like, so many videos I've seen from Prime, Theo, they have created videos about that already. Like within 12 hours of it happening, they were out with their videos. It is awesome, but you gotta do the hard work. Yeah, obviously. Thanks, by the way. Yeah. 24-hour tournament, didn't sleep, and still second. I feel defeated. Yeah, you came second at least, expert. You're a winner in my book, bro. Yeah, see, wholesomeness in my community. Sir, can you tell me about GSOC? Nope, I can't. I'm in tech from when I was 12, now going to get admission in my college. And when my senior told me about GSOC, I'm intermediate in Python and web dev. What should I learn? Yeah, Google Summer of Code. I really don't have an idea what that is. Is it an exam? Is it GitHub contributions? Can't really say what that is because I never got involved with it in the first place. So I suppose you are on your own when it comes to GSOC, Aviral. Sorry about that. If you are intermediate in Python and web dev, then go for Django framework, dude. Go for NumPy or Pandas. Go for any one of these frameworks. That should, yeah. Can you recommend or make videos on the way you do freelancing like Shopify and stuff? I can't. Actually, I can't. I at least have to do freelancing for at least couple years. At least 2 or 3 years I have to do freelancing. Only then I can make a video on freelancing. I don't want to be one of those guys who freelance for like 3 months and then make a video about how I became successful with freelancing. I don't want to be one of those guys. I want to provide real analytics, real insights, and it is hard. Freelancing is over glorified so much. It is hard. या तो यहाँ बैठो, मैं कोई यहाँ पे नाच नहीं कर रहा हूँ जैसे खड़े होकर देख रहे हो तुम. वही ये two of my clients walked away from me recently. That stung. That is something about freelancing that nobody tells you. That the over glorification of it being like, oh, you get to work where you want, you get to work how you want, but it's actually a lot more tougher than that. Two of my clients recently walked away from me, and that stung a lot financially. Oh, thanks, man, for the super chat. So, this thing of creating YouTube videos and being like, oh man, I do freelancing, I can't spell I'm freelancing without saying I'm free in the first place. It's all over glorified. When you hit your rock bottom, you hit your rock bottom, and it's like crazy. Hey Sid, what about Selenium? Yeah, we learned Selenium, and I just told you about Selenium. Yes, sir, we are family. No, we are not family. Families are toxic. Tell us about how you got your first job. I applied like crazy. Oh, hey, Adarsh. Nice to have you here, man. How I got my first job? One second. Zolo Gaming, thank you. Welcome, Zolo. Everywhere they're just seeking money. It's kind of hard for beginners like me to focus properly. Yeah, obviously, everybody will seek money to begin with. Tech industry is so like money oriented. It's so money focused. It's so like moh maya, how we say in Hindi. It's so sad to see all of this. No matter if you do 9 to 5 freelancing, start your own company, all of it is difficult. But anyway, my first job, applying like crazy. Right after I got my MCA degree, I was freaking out about job because the more days I spent in my house having no job, the more taunts I was getting from my father and mother. They were like, "Yeah, you got your master's degree, but where's the this?" Meaning the job letter, offer letter, basically. So I applied like crazy, like on LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, everywhere. Got my call and instantly booked a Tatkal ticket on a train and went to Bangalore. Gave an interview and got rejected from it. Then gave another interview, got selected, and that's how it started. 3 months into the job, the previous company called me up and they were like, "Our guy left, so we have an open spot. Do you want to take it?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna continue with what I have." So that is how I got my first job. Just applying like anything for 2.5 months, 2 months, 2.5 months, somewhere around that, and then running off to Bangalore to do a office job. Oh hey, Abdi 320 YHA. Yeah, that's difficult to pronounce. Oh hey Giant, hope you're doing fine, man. Dharma Ramu says, I think all languages have theory on automation testing. Is that not it? Could be, could be, could be. All languages have their own automation testing. Yeah, I suppose so, because Laravel has PEST for testing. Express.js has so many amount of testing frameworks. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So Python could have its own, yeah, but you need a common ground basically, and those common grounds are the automation testing tools that we have. मेरे को अजीब लग रहा है से देख रहे हो yeah um anyway um after one of BTech graduate core branch, I'll not like to program and get the coding job. Please help. Not sure what you mean. You don't like programming itself? That's tough. Yeah. Do you not like coding? Do you not like not getting the job? Is it resentment that you are feeling, Prince? Not sure how I can help here. Describe your problem, I guess. Vengeance says, "Bhaiya, मैं third year में हूँ. Should I start learning SQL?" Hell yeah, you should. Sir, you are reading my same question over and over again. I only asked it two times. I guess you scrolled up and read it again. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that happens. Selenium and Solidity. Can you tell us more about them? Regret to disappoint you, Tanish. I suppose I can't because I never have used Selenium myself. So, Same, Nitish Rajput is good and unbiased content creator in, yeah, exactly. Live stream matrix. Can you tell us more about Selenium Solidity? I can't, sorry. I would say, oh, thanks for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. What was that? Why can't I see who it is? 1 second. Oh yeah, Bugzork. Oh, thanks, man. It's you, Bugzork, right? But thanks so much for that super chat. Really appreciate you guys' support. Um, I would say it's not interns' fault. They probably using AI for content updates. There is like substantial evidence on CrowdStrike website. I so wish that they used AI. I so wish that it comes out that the intern used ChatGPT, took the code, and just pasted it in. I wish that happens so much. It would crumble OpenAI like anything. One of my deepest desires to see ChatGPT fail. But anyway, how much CGPA should I maintain in my BTech CSC to be eligible to apply in all the companies? Anything above 7, I say. Anything above 7 should be good. Anything above 8, amazing. Anything above 9, excellent. Yeah, but try to keep it above 7. Yeah. Sir, I want to build a grocery delivery app. Which framework should I use? Go simple, bro. Express.js and HTML, CSS, JS. Keep it simple. Don't go for um, fancy tech terms. You don't need it for grocery delivery. Could have bought Robux with that Zork. Yeah, bro. No. Okay, I'll ask you Discord then. Yeah. Uh, मैं कोई नाच नहीं कर रहा हूँ खड़े होके. Yeah, he's looking at me from this angle that's making me feel weird. So, I said, could you please explain how to work with Shopify admin API in Remix project? That this is where I have a problem with Remix. Don't trust Remix. Do what I did. 12th में हूँ. Any tips, Rajat? Um, Try to score the most numbers. Try to get good grades. Get into good college. Yeah, you don't need tips. You need just hard work at this point. You do not need tips. Um, yeah, Shopify admin API in Remix project. Don't do Remix. You are betting so much on Shopify not breaking Remix's building components, basically. Follow one of my videos that I did, the first video that I ever posted on my channel. It's a 2.5 hour video of Laravel where I took all of these APIs and created my own framework. Line by line, I have manual control over it and implement that. Don't go with Remix. I really do not like Shopify's Remix. It breaks so often, it's laughable. They say that you only run npm run dev and it will give you a real URL with Cloudflare, and it often breaks and you have to retry and retry and retry, and it slows down development. But if you use a language of your choice and then you create this framework that I created and convert it into that language of your choice, then you have control over every line of code that you write. You can customize every single behavior that you have. So yeah, give that a shot. LOL expert, how did you know it's me? Because we know your username, Bugzog. I named my cat Selenium the way I can't understand it. DSA roadmap in Python. What's a DSA roadmap? DSA roadmap, isn't it just um, Python with beginner DSA? Geeks for geeks, I have no respect for geeks and geeks anymore. Nishant Chahar, Jeannie Ashwani. Um, Complete roadmap. Why are they making this type of faces, bro? I don't like this. Code with Harry. This guy. Um, DSA Python. Should you learn in 2024? It's so like introduction to programming and basic concepts. Learn about programming basics in Java if needed, such as variables, data types, loops, conditional statements. Familiarize yourself with basics of algorithm analysis, time complexity, and space complexity. Yeah, I know what these things are, man. Yeah, you can pick anything basically. If it's a roadmap, then you only need to study. Yeah. Is Geek for Geeks not good? See, Geeks for Geeks made this short that freaked me out so much. Um, the complete ignorance of this girl, what she did in a short video. Um, I hope they have not deleted that short video.
LinkedIn पे apply करते करते थक गए. Here are 3 easy hacks to set your job shortlisting 10 times. LinkedIn पे apply करते करते थक गए. Here are 3 easy hacks to set your job.
No, it isn't. No, it's not this one. Popular. Yeah, this one.
Coding करके बहुत सारा पैसा कमाना है. तो ये 3 job options के बारे में जरूर explore. और third option में बहुत opportunities हैं और इतना competition भी नहीं. Talking about the
Watch this.
यार Shark Tank तो देखते ही. इंडिया में स्टार्टअप कल्चर बहुत कूल है और इसके चलते प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर्स की डिमांड भी बहुत ज्यादा है. After 2 to 3 years of experience, you can earn up to 50 lakh. Second, DevOps. ये काफी नया ऑप्शन है मार्केट में. It's a mixture of development and operation. You will be regularly involved in building, testing, and deploying. As a fresher, you can expect around 14 to 15.
This is where I lost respect for geeks and geeks. DevOps fresher, they are saying 14 to 15 LPA. Somebody who knows developers and operations, for a fresher, they can earn 14 to 15 LPA. And they are not even saying that this is specific to a city, this is specific to any region of India or whatever. They are just saying it that, oh yeah, if you are in a DevOps, you can earn 14 to 15 LPA. Like, is there stupid written over here? This is the moment I saw this and I was like, these guys don't know what they're saying. Really don't have an idea of what yeah.
And after 10 years of experience, you can expect about 30 to 50.
Like 30 to 50 LPA is such a joke these days. It's a complete joke. 30 to 50 LPA has no weight these days. Everybody likes to parade it around like, oh my god, 30 50 LPA, nothing, man. I took a bath and I shitted out 75 LPA out of my ass this morning. This is such a, like, see, it didn't even take that much effort for me. I just went to their shorts channel, clicked on popular. The first one, this is the first one. And you know why this is the first one? Because they're openly saying the money. Openly saying the money. Not anything about city, not anything about year, not anything about industry, nothing. Of course, Rajat, it's a myth. So many of us start. Actually, 14 LPA is not a myth. 14 LPA as a fresher is a myth. 14 LPA is achievable. But for us content creators, saying that you can earn 14 LPA as a fresher is not a good thing to say, because it gives you hope needlessly. I will be very upfront with you guys. Let me show you my video. See, this is the first salary I ever withdrew. 2017, my salary was 6,000 rupees a month. It really was. I didn't. I did not get a 14 LPA package as a fresher. Hell, I did not even get a 10,000 rupees a month package as a fresher. So how is Geek for Geeks coming up and saying this to every student? For everybody, they are saying that if you do DevOps as a fresher, you can get 14, 15 LPA. This is such a mindless, stupid advice. This is when this video that I saw of Geeks for Geeks, I completely freaked out and I was like, these guys are idiots. No idea of what they're saying. Should I buy Harkirat course or will I be able to study from YouTube? See, you will be able to study from YouTube. You don't need to buy a course. There are structured tutorials. There are structured courses on YouTube for free. Go for that. You don't even really know. You don't even really have to buy anything. And see, I will show you further my salary. See, this is my salary. This is my salary progression. I made 6,000 rupees in 2017. I made 10,000 rupees a month 2018. 2018 to 2019, I shifted company, so I was making 13,500 rupees a month. Then in 2019, I was making 23,000 rupees a month. Is it the best salary curve? No, it isn't. But this is a realistic one. I know so many developers today that are equally as experienced as me, or they are even better than me, and they make a lot less money than me. That's the truth. That's what it is. You can't come up to an audience of 10 members. Let's say if you are watching my live stream, I can't even do that to you 10 guys. How can I do it for 18,000 subscribers of my channel? This is such an unrealistic goal where if I told you that, oh, you can make 14, 16 LPA as a fresher and you put your entire hopes into that and you worked for it and you didn't get it, at that point it will fall on my conscience, isn't it? I will have to feel guilty that I gave you this dream, that you can achieve it. This is what people like Neeraj Walia don't understand, like the realities of life. Like he made it and he is making lakhs and lakhs of rupees. So now he is thinking that everybody can make it if they just decide to work hard. Like all he did was make use of dancing Instagram girls, and that's all it is. What are your expectations from 23 July budget announcement? Eh? What kind of budget announcement? What is that? 23rd July budget announcement. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is set to announce the government's Union Budget 2024 next week. See, this is politics. I don't really like politics, so I don't have any expectations. It's us poor people that have to suffer no matter what the government decides. So, you know. It's chronic capitalism, bro. Now I am intellectual. Should I deploy Kubernetes and should I use ECS? Which one is cost effective? I haven't used Kubernetes, but ECS is expensive. I will warn you about it. Yash, make sure that your utilization is kept to a minimum and you deploy the minimum number of instances and threads for the instances that you create. Otherwise, your AWS bill will go like up. Bro, is it compulsory to do web dev at first or to start software dev at second year? People say it's too early, start at third year. I suppose so, but it's not gonna hurt you to study. Like you can study all you want. It's not gonna hurt. Should apply for jobs after BCA or just focus on MCA? Depends on what you are doing, Dipanshu. If you are doing MCA, then focus on MCA. If you're not, then apply like crazy. Just got home, missed it all. No problem, Flint. Rajat says 12 minute. I think I answered that. Scalar School करके एक कॉलेज है, वो न्यू जेन है सही में अच्छा है क्या वो? I suppose scalar is good. I suppose, but I can't say anything. Is GFG not good? I just explained, Tanish, why GFG is not good. Because they are Indian version Wojak memes. These complete roadmap are copied pasted from GPT most of the times. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. What happened actually? I showed you what happened with GFG. Freshers, off topic, but freshers sound like such a toilet word. I don't know why. Nah, you shouldn't say such things, server. Is 14 LPA a myth? Nah. Easy Snippet has lied to you guys a lot of times, but 14 LPA as a fresher is 100% close to myth. They are creating fake desires in students' mind. Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening. I have completed DSA with a strong foundation in problem solving and made several big projects in web dev. My second year just started. Should I pursue competitive programming or find internships? Uh, you should find internships. You should find internships. I just had an idea. Let me do this. Yeah. I actually want to shoot a segment for my next video. Okay, so let me do it. Okay, here we go. Chat, I've been coding for everybody for an hour. What the hell? I've been coding for an hour for free. What the hell? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How do you have hours of free time and not $5 to support the content that you're watching? And it's just like people don't respect me as a content creator. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I will use this in my next video. I will use this. Yeah. I will use this. Yeah, this is the video leak. This is what you get if you tune into my live streams. Yes, I'm gonna do this. No, no, no. What you guys just saw right now is a segment that I will integrate into my video, the next upload that I'm doing. Trust me, you will. You will. No, you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to pay anything. Don't, yeah, it's not. I'm creating a joke video, so I will use that segment that I just did. Um, makes sense. भैया स्केलर स्कूल करके कॉलेज टू गुड टू बी ट्रू कॉलेज है वो न्यू जर्नी से ही अच्छा में क्योंकि वो इट गॉट नो नेगेटिव रिव्यूज इट्स टू गुड टू बी ट्रू हाँ नो नेगेटिव रिव्यूज दैट इज फिशी आई सपोज या आई टॉक टू सम स्टूडेंट्स दे वर सेइंग कि अच्छा है बट आई डोंट केयर how were you surviving on that? Rajat, I would ask you to do more research about Scalar. Really make up your mind before you dive in. How were you surviving on that? It's called poverty. It's called uh, making sacrifices. It's called staying away from moh maya. It's called staying away from materialistic things like going to clubs or have fun or have food some nights. Yeah, but that was a difficult time for me. 2017, mein, how old were you? 24 years old? About 24, 25. Do we need certificates to put on resume? So, I would say it doesn't hurt. You can, yeah. Dude, Neeraj Wale, I would probably blame you and say skill issue. No, it's not skill issue. That's yeah, he's a narcissistic dude. I see what he will, yeah, how he can spin it, and he can say, "Oh, you we weren't able to do this. Yeah, you lacked that determination. Blah blah blah." But it's not realistic. It's not realistic. He himself says that he's from Ambala, Delhi, and he says that he's from an area where people don't even have internet. And I'm just questioning how is it possible that people living in Delhi, Ambala don't have internet? Like, why is he so adamant on this fact that where he's from, people don't even have internet? I don't understand. Yeah, but I guess what you're saying is true, server. Yeah. Is fourth year too late to start when trying out for placements? No, it's never too late. It's never too late. You can start whenever you want. Just stay consistent. Sid, Geek for Geeks is selling their course fast by saying 90% refund if you complete the course in 90 days. In this way, you can't learn anything in depth. You are just completing the course for money's sake. Yeah, exactly. That's what this is. The only way you get around 15 LPA is by getting job in some man company and you graduated from IIT. Not 100% true, but I would say 80% true. There are people in tier 3 colleges or tier 3 cities who also get placed in man companies and they get that kind of salary. So somewhat I'd agree. I am a third year student and haven't learned any employable skills. I know I messed up, but is it too late now? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to study and get your basics right. Never too late. Um, so Shreya, I hope that you don't freak out about this. And politics doesn't like you. Why are you so angry about it, server? I don't like politics, so what is wrong with that? Hey, Sid is live. Thank you, Icarus. Even if I use ECS serverlessly, what is serverlessly? I don't know what it means. Yash, maybe talk to me on Discord. Let's see. You still have time. Learn DSA with coding language, then start applying for internships so that you can have skin in the game. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. No 14 LPA unless you're from tier 1 university. Nah, not true. Not Sumit. Not true. Also explain why you are against scalar, Sumit, so that Rajat can get some perspective, right? Um, पैसे मांगने का तरीका थोड़ा कैजुअल है. See, Bhavesh, I'll show you where that is from. I'll show you. Um, this one.
Hours of time to watch me and not $5. I don't know. What are you doing with your life?
This is it. This is it. This is where I saw this and I was like, I have to do something about this. 2400 at the age of 24. Don't you agree you could have done better? Sure, I suppose. The issue with Scalar is that they are guaranteeing 1415 LPA jobs after their course. Don't know just how they are confident for that amount in placement. Yeah, that's not possible. Not possible. If it was possible, then Scalar wouldn't lay off their employees. Let me show you something. Scalar layoffs. EdTech startup Scalar lays off 150 staffers across marketing. Scalar layoffs about 150 employees in restructuring exercise. They would not do this if Scalar was able to guarantee you 14, 15 LPA jobs, then they would not have gone through this scenario, right? Um, I'm gonna try for apply to their test next year. Yeah, next video league, still a sellout. I'm not a sellout. I think their school curriculum is okay, but don't know whether their boot camp has same integrity. High placements have started. Wish me luck. Yeah, obviously, man. Our wishes are with you. Joy Suha says, is fourth year too late? I think I answered. Dharma Ramu says, okay. Rajat Tyagi says, Scalar is doing hella ads and sponsorship branding itself as a new gen and comparing itself to IITs and saying कि वहाँ की coding नहीं पढ़ाते. Ah, that's weak. That is so weak. That is so weak. Scalar comparison to IIT. Anshkum Rankawat, Pathshala by Nova, Scalar School of Technology, Newton School of Technology, Coding with Prakash. That is weak. Comparing yourself to IIT, literally the biggest educational platform, is weak. I don't like that. Anyway, um, he wants to be a victim. Who? Easy snippet and you 1v1. Yeah, there is a podcast. There is a video where Neeraj Walia was saying that Scalar is better than IIT because it teaches real time programming, real world programming, or real life programming. I mean, what it teaches in the companies. Reality is that even if you are able to produce good programmers, is it resulting in good software? It's not resulting in good software, is it? One intern pushes something on CrowdStrike and it blows up almost every system out there in the real world. What does that say about the state of programmers? Nah, Zolo Gaming, it's all right, man. I don't want it. I don't want money. I just wanted to spoof shoot something so I can use that clip in one of my next uploads. Hi Sid, met you on your video about code YouTubers and just want to say thank you. As a CE student, I was so stressed and was about to purchase a bootcamp, but you helped me realize it was a scam. Yeah, happy to help, Andy. Really glad I was able to help you. Don't even have internet. ये बकलोल 8th क्लास में पापा का कंप्यूटर चलाता था इंटरनेट. Who? Just joking, bro. Okay. Pashu Kumar says, what to do? Get exam or job? Third year to start. I suppose job. If you are passionate about, I suppose you could do gate exam after you get a job, but it doesn't work the other way. 2400 at the age of 24. Don't you agree you could have done better? I couldn't have done better. Actually, I don't even think about that anymore. I care about my passion about programming and I care about where I am now. That's all I care about. Your graph might not match with other people's graphs who get 30k starting salary or even 10 LPA starting salary. It may not match with those people. If you keep growing as a person yourself, your graph should always point upwards. and it does make me the person I'm today. If I was a person who started from, like, let's say 50,000 rupees a month salary, and I would have grown from there, and I would have been in one of those salary brackets like 50 LPA or 75 LPA, maybe I wouldn't be here. Maybe I wouldn't have spoken on behalf of students like I did in the YouTube coders video. I never would have done it, because to me, the world had been fair to me by giving me everything I wanted right from the very beginning and giving me more and more with each year. I think it would have placed me in an entirely different mindset, and I would have lost my relatability with all you guys. But that's not what I went through. I went through the hardships of life, and that's why I have that relatability with me even today. Where if some student in my chat says that they are not able to learn programming or they are facing difficulty in life, I can relate to them. I'm here to hear. I'm here to hear you about that. So this is the feeling that I could have done better. It's a sort of a regret feeling, which I don't really feel. I have no regrets about my life. What is your package? I'm a freelancer, Kamran. I don't have a fixed package. I mean 14 LPA as an average package, not like tier 3, like not tier 3 wala can't achieve it, but it will be difficult. Yeah, it will be difficult. Of course. Life is supposed to be difficult. Nothing comes easy that's worth having. That's the reality of life. You need to work to get the things that you need. And the IT industry does recognize that. I had to sacrifice a lot of things at the age of 24. But I'm happy about the things that I did get from the age of 24. I was living in a 1 BHK apartment with 3 of my friends. We worked Saturday to Monday. Sorry, Monday to Saturday. Why did I say it reverse? Monday to Saturday. And the Saturday night was amazing. We partied so much on Saturday nights. We used to drink like crazy, like smoke everywhere. Uh, might be illegal things. I don't know about the law. Going around everywhere. And we used to like dance to music and like have our enjoyment on Saturday nights. Then Sunday mornings we used to wake up, get sober again, and then wash our clothes and do all sorts of chores and just rest the whole day. We used to chat, we used to have fun, we used to hang out at places, maybe go for a bike ride in the evening, and then repeat the same thing over and over every week until the natural progression of growth happened to me. So I'm happy about that. I don't care about the things that I lost on. I care about the things that I did get when I was in my stage of that life. If I had, if I really was unhappy with my salary that I was getting, I would have been like, screw it. I don't want to live with my friends anymore. I want to go to the big city and get that big package job and, just struggle for it for a couple years until I get it. And that would have set me on an entirely different track of life. I wouldn't have been this person that I am today. But I am happy where I am right now. So, it makes sense that way to me. We all go through struggles. It's not anything to worry about, right? All the reviews on Scalar on YouTube somehow feels like paid. It could be. They do sponsor videos. They do sponsor. Fuck Scalar guys, do the Odin project. It's really, really good. Yeah, I suppose it's good. Yeah. Please check the foundations page on the Odin project to show people what kind of teaching is in the course. Easy snippet ने तो paid review करा था, साफ पता चला था Scalar का. हाँ, exactly. Yeah. Odin project, the Rosan, we did review it on stream today. If you scroll back all the way to the beginning, you will see. Oh, not all the way back to the beginning. After I discussed these things, the first thing I went to was the Odin project. What do you think is a good way of making money for students? Kind of like a side hustle. Kind of like a side hustle. I never did a side hustle. How can I say that? I'll tell you something about a college student that was doing MCA with me. Do you know what this guy did? There is an application live at the time in Bangalore that allowed students to make money if you take photographs of for rent apartments with their phone numbers and you upload it to the website. So that platform collected all those photos uploaded by people, and they used to advertise flats for rent. And if one of those flats for rent is taken by somebody from their platform, then the photo uploader gets the commission from that. That is an amazing way to make money in Bangalore, if you are from there, or if your local rented house economy has that. But he used to make money this way. He used to exit his house on Friday night, and he would go street by street, every street possible, and he would click all the photos of for rent flats, and he will keep uploading it then and there. And he would do it every Friday night to Sunday mornings. Sorry, Sunday nights. Then Monday he used to come to college, and Friday. So like that he did it. And in the end, he ended up making about 30K a month as a student from this side hustle. He never used to party, he never used to do anything with friends after college. He just set out Friday night after college, he went out and he clicked photos, he got commissions, and that's how he made his money. When we heard about this idea, we were like, oh my God, like, look at some people, how they click these ideas to make money. And as a result of that, he only paid 14,000, he didn't even pay like 12,000, 14,000 rupees for his master's degree, while I paid 4 lakh rupees for my master's degree. Like, that's the difference that he created. He almost did his MCA for free. He submitted his SC/ST certificate that gives him a government mandated deduction on his course fees, tuition fees, and he even reduced that thing, so he could reduce his expenses and do his earnings. But coming to side hustle, I never did a side hustle myself, so I suppose yeah, can't really answer that. CrowdStrike should have done canary style of development. I don't know what's the canary style of development. I want to Google canary style development. Canary deployment is the practice of making staged releases. Ugh. That is a good question. Why did they not release it on a staging server and made sure that the thing works fine? Why was it directly getting hit into production? I don't understand that. Is Express.js scalable or Next.js is better option? I say go for Express. Wonderful. What is your current package now, Xprox? There is no fixed package, Rajat. I'm a freelancer. 1 month I'll be making 5,000. Next month I'll be making 30,000. So there is no fixed amount that I make every month. Dharna Ramu says, I'm not against their college because we need some disruption at their space, but their boot camps do have issues. I suppose everything has issues. But yes, time will tell whether they'll actually work or not. Yeah. So you are a freelancer. Is there a specific reason why you are not doing permanent job? Yeah, there is. There is. I have been working from home since 2021. When working from home was the norm, I got my work from home job in Bispice Private Limited, and I shifted back to Howrah, West Bengal in my house. Now, I technically had a 9 to 5 with Bispice that I was working at. So when I was about to get married this year, January 2024, I was about to get married. I thought, just quit Bispice. Let me do my own way. I'll do development, I'll do freelancing, blah, blah, blah. And I quit the job and I shifted to full-time freelancing. Because of my YouTube channel, because of the contacts that I have, I do get clients here and there every now and then. So I do have work with me. So, and my wife, living in Jharkhand, she has an office job and she can't quit her office job because she's sponsoring her brother for his tuition fees in his college. So she can't go outside of Jharkhand. I am a freelancer, so I shifted to Jharkhand. And while I was doing that, at the same time, I quit Bispice Private Limited and thought about going my own way and let's see where I end up. So yeah, My wife is pretty much a majority of the reason I don't do permanent job. Can I get 6 LPA placement from tier 3 college if I really work hard? I'm joining college this year in August. Yeah, sure. 6 LPA is sort of achievable. Does I? Yeah, you can. I will be honest, I only know about Scalars and Udemy School mainly due to ads and BITS, but I think you should do research on what college are worth it. Yeah, exactly. I am doing the Odin project right now on the computer science section. Hence the question mark recursion. The Odin project is my favorite course and it's free. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, go for it. Your takes on Linux? Yeah, you should use Linux. I guess better than Windows. But I like to game, I like to live stream, and I already made my offer to everybody who fixes my Linux drivers. I will pay them a really good amount, but no takers just yet. I don't know why nobody is going to step up to this challenge of fixing my Linux drivers. Expert did say that he's gonna help me with that, but he never reached out. Sad. Just use an operating system that works for you. I suppose, yeah. Linux, Mac, Windows, all of them have their pros and cons. Nothing is perfect. I know Django and CSS. Should I move to Tailwind? Yeah, why not? Yeah, go for it. It never hurts to learn something. Told bro I hated all my mistakes, and he said if you went back in time and fixed all your mistakes, you would erase yourself. Yeah, exactly. Bugzog is gonna get mad, said that you said Windows is less than Linux. It's about the use cases. Expert be playing most of the time. Yeah, exactly. He's playing Roblox, isn't it? How much do you earn each month as a freelancer? I can't answer that, Dylan. I think 3 times somebody else has asked it. I can't answer that. Once 1 month I am earning like 5K. Next month I'm earning like 30K. Next month I'm earning like 20K. So the payment graph is like this and this and this. It's like a sine wave. It's never fixed. It's never fixed. What type of projects you get as a freelancer? Web dev, so I suppose mostly with Shopify. There are 2 Shopify applications that I got published recently. One is this Return Sage, and the other is Voltic Business. This is the bane of my bread and butter, this Shopify app store. This allows merchants to download the apps and have extra functionality on their Shopify store so they can get the value out of their online presence. So yeah, Abdullah, this is how web dev basically and with Shopify. Oh hey Ashish, yeah, I'm in Jharkhand, bro. Uh, any suggestions for learning project? As I know Django and CSS for front end. Build something that you want to build and learn the natural progression of everybody that has learned. Bro has an SQL injection in the name of a username. Who? Oh, okay. It's really good. I don't have degree, but I got my first job only after learning 6 months on the Odin project. Only after 6 months into Odin project, you got your job. Great. Have you ever done something illegal over the internet? No, I stay away from anything illegal on the internet, especially knowing that your trace is left behind. No matter what you do, there is a trace. No, Rosan, it's not even 30K a month. I can't put a number on it. Nobody can put a number on a freelancer's earnings. But yeah, Sumit, anything illegal that you do on the internet is going to have a trace left behind that will eventually lead to you doing it. So no, I don't even talk to 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds that reach me out on LinkedIn. I don't even, not LinkedIn, Instagram. I don't even talk to them. You don't have to retract your message, Roshan. I already read it, isn't it? I don't even talk to 17, 18-year-olds because why bother? Like, I'm already married. What do I need? Anything. So I don't even go close anything. Like, forget illegal. I don't even do questionable things on the internet. I just want to code. I just want to watch YouTube. I just want to have a nice time with all of you and just, live my life outside of this. Who were into carding in online FPS games. What is carding? I don't know what carding is. Um, I know basics of C and Java and now learning C++. Any suggestions like free resource for DSA with C++? C++, I would say books. E. Balaguru Swami. This is the book that you need. This is the guy who wrote this is the book. This is the book that you need. Object-oriented programming with C++, 8th edition, E. Balaguru Swami, paperback. This is 2020 edition. So maybe check that if there is a 2021. I did, the Rosen. I did. See the Odin Project. See purple link. I already clicked on it. Is Mojo the future? Nothing is the future, bro. What is the foundations page? Yeah, this one, right? Motivation and mindset. Oh, they asked for motivation and mindset. Do you want to have a fulfilling career that pays well? Are you excited by the creative outlet programming provides? Are you determined to develop the skills and abilities to build any app you can think of? Do you want to start your own company by turning an app into a reality? It would be a combination. Hold on tightly to your motivation. This is what pulls you through to the end of the journey, giving you a definitive goal to aim towards. Nice, nice. The learning progress. Learning concepts and then practicing them will help you fully understand how things work and fit together. Projects are the ultimate method of ensuring that your theoretical understanding aligns with how the programming concepts and techniques actually operate. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I already did cover it once in this very stream itself. Programming language that is not saturated. Anything, bro, anything. PHP, Java, Python, pick anything. Nothing is saturated. Nothing is saturated. Server Ghost, I can help you with driver problems, man, but I am no expert, pun intended. Yeah, whoever is willing to step up, step up. I don't care who is it that fixes. Just, yeah. Sorry about that. I have a sore throat. Um, I had a group of friends who were into carding in online. As a freelancer, how do you decide how much to charge your customer? What are some deciding factors and how to find customers? How to find customers, I can't really say because I have myself a Upwork profile that nobody seems to take an interest in. But how do I charge my people, my customers? Based on the type of project that they have, based on the timeline, based on the scale. These are the factors that I take in place and my own rate. If you come up to me with a project idea, I'm going to take these factors in mind. I'm going to ask you about your budget, what it is. and then I will charge you based on that. Illegal. Sit, subscribe to Neeraj Bhai. So these are the deciding factors which I choose to decide, which I employ to decide how much I want to charge. What technologies you have learned that you use most of the time? HTML, CSS, JS, jQuery for the front end, and Laravel, the most Express. Yeah, Laravel and Express basically. These are the two technologies that I use all the time. Most of my projects are in Laravel and Node.js, and yeah, that's what I work on. You didn't check the foundation page. I did. Carding is using stolen cards and then using those credit cards for you know what. Wow. How do you sleep at night, man? Some buy Netflix or stuff premium and then sell it for cheap for Telegram, and some just buy a hell of a lot of in-game currency in games like Valorant, etc. It's not worth it. I will never do such a thing because I want to go to sleep knowing that police is not going to break down my door and arrest me or whatever. Just me, all right. Um, account COBOL. Yeah, COBOL is also not saturated. Carding is like jackpoint. Some cards have 200s of dollars, 2000. Some can even have zero. Yeah. JavaScript. You missed it. Saturated. Yeah, JavaScript is also not saturated. This is just the worst thing to ever. Yeah. Just ate the worst momos of my life. Oh, sorry to hear that, Rajat. Was it a street food vendor that you took it from? Hey, anybody on the chat, has anybody tasted that vada pav girl? What's the name? Dikshit. I know the surname Dikshit. I don't know the first name. That vada pav girl who just yells a lot. That got featured in Kariminati video. Does anybody watch her? Has anybody eaten that vada pav in Delhi? AMD or Nvidia? Ooh, that's a great question. AMD when it comes to processors, Nvidia when it comes to graphics cards. What else? The reason for Nvidia for gaming is because most games are optimized for the Nvidia RTX and DLSS and stuff like that. But processors, I don't want to use Intel because I heard that Intel some generation chip, 13th generation chip, is now failing with 100% failure rate because something went wrong with the processor or whatever. I think the build quality is bad. Tasted the vada pav. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you taste the girl? Like, what's happening here? Anyway, the vada pav exactly. Does anybody live in Delhi? Yeah. Paneer momos and paneer 5%, pyaz 95%. No, a famous as restaurant. Yeah, I didn't mean it that way. Anyway, you guys know. As a young teen, I was deep into this shit, completely not worth it. Yeah, of course it's not worth it. What should I do given that I know Python, Python web framework, CSS, and some little bit of C and CPP of college level? Transition into Django or NumPy or Pandas framework, go into big data, Hadoop, learn MongoDB, DynamoDB, stuff like that. Just see what clicks, basically. Never did anything illegal, was just among many people who did this. If you were among many people who did this, then it makes you an accomplice, Sumit. Now I see where you get all this money from. I'm working towards landing my first front-end job as a React developer. I started building my LinkedIn, made a resume, and preparing for interviews. Could you please give me a few tips? Do mock interviews, Ashish. Mock interviews are always good to do. Yeah, I know that was a bad joke. Of course, that was a bad joke. Extra account, why are you standing, man? Because for calorie burning, it's nice to stand and do your work because this water bottle is now empty. I don't want to sit down and do things. I like standing like this. Allows me to, be accessible and it burns calories. So, it's majorly for, and my stomach is coming out these days. I don't know why. This fat that I'm accumulating, I want to minimize that. Right. Mock interviews would be a good thing. Front end as a React developer, nice. Build a portfolio or whatever, so it helps. Take resume building tips, apply more and more. Yeah, React developer, you should not be unemployed. Yeah, thanks, Ashish. I truly admire the fact that you stand throughout your live videos. Thanks for that. Um, yeah, you would not stay jobless for a long time, Ashish. Hmm. COBOL is a white elephant where you can make good money, but you need to be very good, and the scope is only in banks for the critical infra. Then how is elephants fit into the metaphor of banks? Oh, white elephant. But again, white elephant and banks. Where's the anyway? I heard NVIDIA driver are also gonna be open source for Linux for real. I hope it is. I hope it is. Bro, is full stack dead for freshers? No, it isn't. Please stop. Please stop doing this. It isn't dead. Nothing is dead. How to make a girl fall in love with you? I don't know. Be extremely rich, I suppose. If you are going for how to make a girl fall in love with you, I don't know. कैसे हो sir? I'm Harsh. Oh hey, no one knew. Hey Harsh, how you doing? Police raiding soon. Exactly. He is Linus Torvalds fan. Yeah. 13th and 14th gen have a failure rate of 25%. Gamer Nexus was mentioning the issue. Yeah, exactly. I heard. I hope the drivers are open source, so at least there's good maintenance on that. Do you know three blue, one brown guy? He makes really good math videos. Yeah, I do. I do. Amazing guy. Makes one video a month, and when he drops a video, it's like crazy engagement he gets. How about a series where you rate projects made by your subs? That would be a great series. You know how disappointed I am about that, Sumit. I gave out a project for everybody to build, to everybody to submit code reviews and all that, and nobody did. Till now, I haven't received any pull requests that I can review on my channel. Kind of disappointed by that. But yeah, people can submit their projects that they have been working on, so I can rate them. I can do that, I guess. Yeah, submit your GitHub projects in a channel of Discord. Bugzok, if you are here, please create a channel like that. Um, oh, hey, Kirtik, Rajan, hope you're doing fine. Yeah, 3 blue round is amazing. Yeah. How future proof is i5 11th gen and RTX 3050? I suppose 5 more years. It should be good. For GTA 6, Sumit, you should be worried. But I hear that GTA 6 is not going to be a PC release anyway. It is a PS5 and Xbox release, right? So yeah, that's the problem. Maybe 4 6 years. Yeah, I suppose 4 6 years. But we are talking only medium settings. resolution DLSS enabled types games. We are talking 1080p medium all across the board. How to get 12 LP as a fresher? You're kidding, right? Put one lemon and two chilies on her doorstep every day for 14 days. That's funny. Uh, we have code review channels. Okay, so we have code review, and you know how disappointing that was as well. That I think Bugzork was the one who pasted that long as if else clause. Number equal to this, so even, number equal to this, so odd, and blah blah blah. Made a joke out of it. I didn't see any real code in it. Got 8 PS5 के लिए carding करना पड़ेगा. You do what you want, man. I don't want to be an accomplice in all of what you do. We got GTA 6 before Half-Life 3. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Is it possible to get 12 LPA as a fresher? It is possible. Whether you will get it or not is a question. Is it possible for anyone? Yeah, it's possible for someone to get 12 LPA as a fresher. But if that someone will be you, I can't say. Got 8.83 CGPA in STEM 2, now in STEM 3, and learned Solidity for blockchain. And this SEM will do Flutter. Don't want to attend. Fourth SEM, I hope I get a job before end of this year. Yeah, Harsh. I wish that you get a job. Yeah. Sir, आप mock test लेना start करें please so we can practice. Thing is, if you fail that mock test, what is the stake? Nothing will happen to you. Even if you pass the mock test, still there is nothing for you. This is why mock test, me conducting a mock test is useless, because all that you're gonna walk away with is an evaluation of where you are. You're not losing anything, you're not winning anything, there is nothing happening with you. That's the thing, isn't it? Whew. Okay. Okay, so 2.5 hour stream, guys. Really enjoyed talking to you guys. Let me just answer some of the last questions. 1080p is enough. 720 Pentium से तो jump है मेरे लिए. Yeah, good. Yeah, 1080p is good. With good grades. The problem are afraid of code shaming. Many have DM'd me in their CPP code and helped them. Why would I do code shaming, bro? Like, nah, I will never code shame anybody. And even if I did code shame, your username is never going to get displayed on my channel. I will never do that. Why would I diminish your chances of landing a job just because you put some faith in me and submitted some code for me to review? Why would I do that? I will never do such a thing. And even if you do write horrible code, I will just blur out your username and I will make my jokes. So nobody is getting hurt that way, isn't it? Okay. You will be broke that way before you get a girl. Vegetable prices due to. Okay, how much a fresher software developer can expect as average student? 3 to 5 LPA. 3 to 5 LPA is the baseline that you should go with. That's achievable. And that's where you should get your start, right? If he fails the mock test, he will send 500 ka super chat. I'm a rich. Yeah, Rosen, you're rich, isn't it? Yeah. Suggest to go NOC for 4 semesters to your MCA. You're not your teacher, but you gotta take your own responsibility, bro. Who is Abhinav? So we can practice. No, server goes. That's not what I want you guys to feel. I can take mock tests. It's fine. It's just that I'm worried about wasting your time that you could use to learn something instead, rather than take a mock test. I think fresher salary is in the range of 3 LP to 12 LP. Anything higher than pure luck. The 12 LPA is also luck, bro. Even 6 LPA, I would say, is luck. Uh, I have 4 years of time and already learned Django and C. Also build website like blah 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 blah, and you know basics of Linux Docker. What should I be approached for my next 4 year? Nah, we're streaming till night. Nah, no, no, can't do that. 2.5 hours already spent went by like anything. Hey Sid, bro. Oh, okay. Extra account, I suppose. Study and make connections and keep applying for jobs, so you will land it. Hey Sid, bro. I'm 12 past. How can I start my career in IT? I don't have any advisor in my locality and even don't know coding. Any tips, bro? Yeah, this is what happens to most of us, RJ Gamer. Most of people don't know anything about coding, especially in the boomer generation or the the generation before that. They don't know anything about coding. So just try to get a job as fast as you can, study, practice coding as much as you can, and when you get a job, everybody shuts up. Nobody cares after that. We got code shaming before GTA 6. Nah, I'm not gonna code shame anyone. Nah, I said I don't want relive school days. Yeah, are there enough jobs? Yes, there is. Abdullah Wakar, why do I feel like I know you? Your name is very. I feel like I know you, but anyway, I may not. I made that range because it's CS undergrad should be able to get 12 LPA, but yeah, V6 LPA is better estimate. Yeah, exactly. 3 to 5 is realistic. Is realistic. And I said I don't want to relive school days. No, I get that. I get that. It's a choice-based mock test. I'm not making you take a mock test, am I? RJ Gamer, join our Discord. Yes, join our Discord community if you are if you want to hang around with like-minded people. Discord link is in the description box. You can take it from there. Um, Wait a second, let me. Here. Okay, guys. I think I'll close the stream now. Yeah, you can add a stream bot, man. Um, Thank you for joining. Thank you for staying on this journey. I will create a video out of this live stream that I did. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. What skills are really required to get a job for freshers? Come to our Discord, bro. We will discuss there. Okay. Bye bye.